Welcome back to MSU Extension Tollgate Farm. Today we're going to think like scientists and solve mysteries. One of our mysteries today is how do plants grow and how are they connected to the other living things on the farm? We'll explore the power of plants and what a plant needs to grow. We'll look at how plants rely on other living things to help them survive and how plants are an important part of the nutrient cycle. So what is a farm? What is a garden? I'm here today in the garden. What is the purpose of this garden? What do you notice about our plants? How did they all begin to grow here? That's right, the plants we grow as crops and these plants in the garden are here because we planted them. Do our plants depend on other living organisms to help them grow? And do other living things depend on plants? Here on the farm, we're investigating the nutrient cycle, when matter and energy are transferred and exchanged between different living things. Energy from our sun is used by our plants to make their own food. Our animals, including our goats, our chickens, and our decomposers, the worms, eat plants to stay alive. In turn, our animals provide food in the form of manure to feed to our plants. Do you see why we call this a cycle? Let's consider today what these plants need to grow. Because plants can produce their own food, we call them producers. To be able to make their own food, plants need light and warmth. They get this from the sun. Air, they need air because they need oxygen and carbon dioxide from the air to thrive. Plants need water. Plants can't make their own food without water. Plants need nutrients. That's just another word for food. Plants can make their own food, but plants also need nutrients that they draw up from the soil using their roots. And plants need space. Plants need space so they can get the sunlight, the nutrients, and the water they need. So are there things we as a farmer or a gardener can do to help make sure our plants have what they need to survive? Let's take a look at some plants growing here. What do you notice about these plants? What do you wonder? Let's take a look at these peas close. What do you see? What do you think these plants need? Remember, we talked about light, air, water, nutrients, and space. Remember, plants can make their own food or nutrients, but they also draw up nutrients through their roots from the soil. So I wonder, are humans a part of the nutrient cycle? Are you? By removing weeds growing close to our plants, we can make sure these plants have enough space to get what they need. In addition to weeding our plants, we water our plants. We can also provide our plants with compost, a mixture of decayed plants and vegetable waste, which we add to our soil to help plants grow. One type of compost we can use to nourish our plants is those castings from our worms. I can think of two more important ways farmers and gardeners help plants grow. One is by making compost, either at the farm, at school, at home. The second is by planting plants that bring pollinators, animals that move pollen from plant to their plants. Check out our website for the Pollinator Project to learn more about planting a pollinator garden. So you see, there are lots of ways we can give back to plants that so generously give us food, flowers, shade, and oxygen. We've provided some ideas and journal pages to help you explore plants in your own backyard or in the schoolyard. The first idea is to take a plant scavenger hunt in your own backyard, at a park, or at school. Find a plant and spend some time observing your plant. Does that plant appear to be getting what it needs? Is it getting the energy from the sun through light? Is it getting water, nutrients, space? The second idea is to grow something yourself. Try planting seeds or seedlings. You might plant peas, beans or herbs. You might even plant them in 2 different places where they receive different amounts of light or water or space. You can do this indoors, you can do this outdoors in containers or in a garden bed. Watch your plants as they grow. What do your plants need? Compare how they grow in each of the places and then record your observations on your journal page. So you too can grow your own vegetables, fruits, and flowers, and you can help them get the things they need to thrive. Thanks for visiting with MSU Tollgate Farm today to explore the important role plants play in the nutrient cycle and how you can help them. MSU Tollgate offers learning adventures for all ages. Check us out on the web for more information about programs, hikes, classes, programs, and camps. We hope to see you on the farm in the future.